Great evening, everyone. So, when I was in Wisconsin, I wasn't able to put in an absentee ballot. I tried to use my out of state ID, and the lady told me, she said, no, we can't accept this, even though the website told me that they would. Because when I asked her, I said, how do you guys collect the ballots and how are they turned in? And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, generally speaking, in any official election, it would be collected by at least two sheriffs in a concealed locked box. There would be at least two locks on the boxes and two sheriffs watching it, and they are the ones who transport and deliver it. She was like, no, we have some guy that comes and picks it up. And I was like, really? Long story short, I had to use a court document to be able to get a piece of paper that gave me a voter registration. But she wouldn't use my state ID from Ohio in Wisconsin or my military ID. She was like, no, we can't accept any of those. And I had my passport. I was like, are you kidding me? She was like, no. She was like, you have to have a legal document because it was like the day or two before, or no, it was the week before. I think it was like Thursday evening I registered to vote, and then I went and voted on Tuesday. So it was like the week before. And they made it a little extra complicated for me. No problem. I had a legal document from the court with my name on it and my address. So they were able to give me the piece of paper that told me that I was able to vote. When I went to go vote, I handed them that piece of paper, and that guy looked at me. He was a veteran. He was pretty sure he was a veteran. I can't remember. Thank you for your service, sir. Appreciate your Navy. And he was like, no, you're not in the system. He was like, we don't see you anywhere. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, do you have any form of ID? And I showed him my out-of-state ID, and he typed it in. He typed it in, and he couldn't find it. And then I showed him my military ID, and he was like, all right. So he had two forms of ID, and he knew that's who I was. But the actual system misspelled my name. Like, I don't know the way they spelled it. There was a space missing or something, and then he was able to find me and then let me vote. So all these illegal policy people, where they allow illegal people to vote who aren't even registered, that's the process that I went through in Wisconsin, one of the most corrupt places. Wisconsin, Minnesota, one of the most corrupt places to vote, and their freaking legal system. But I had to go through that. And then you want to give these people who don't even have proper identification the ability to vote? Not interested. Have a wonderful day.